It's coming in, and this from Panchkula, where the government staffers are staging a protest over the old pension scheme. Government employees want the old pension scheme to be restored, and they are in fact planning to surround and protest outside the Chief Minister's residence shortly. So the old pension scheme row being raked up once again in Haryana. Let me go across to my colleague Gurpreet for more on this. Gurpreet, what exactly are the government employees who are staging this protest? What are their top demands?
Well, all the government employees, they have gathered in Panchkula. First of all, I request my VJ to show pictures that what is happening on the ground at this point of time. Huge number of protesters from all over Haryana, they have reached in Panchkula, and from Panchkula, after meeting all the union leaders, they have decided to move toward Chief Minister residence in Chandigarh. So these pictures which we are showing at this point of time are telling and depicting the whole story, what is happening on the ground. We can see that these leaders, they are addressing their supporters as well as the activists there, and huge force has been deployed here. So I'll request my VJ to show all the barricades. They have already put up a barricade at section 144 has already been imposed here. Nobody is allowed to move and cross over the barricade from this point, because this is a Panchkula, this is the border between Chandigarh and Panchkula. We have seen Chandigarh police has also deployed. They have also put up a water cannon, tear gas shell van also. They say that nobody is allowed to move from this point. At the same time, we have seen that all the police officials, they are trying to negotiate with these protesters. They are saying that they can be, a delegation can be taken to Haryana Chief Minister to just put a word to Haryana Chief Minister. But these protesters, they say that they will hold this protest and they will gherao the Chief Minister of Haryana residence in Chandigarh, because they want OPS should immediately be implemented. Because we have seen whether it's Himachal Pradesh or Rajasthan and other states, they have already implemented OPS, and now Haryana employees, they are also mounting a lot of pressure on the state government, saying that why Haryana government is not implementing OPS. At the same time, we can see that the police officials who are present here, they are not allowing these protesters to move forward, and now this OPS has become one of the major political issue in the state of Haryana. And now the police, whether it's the Panchkula police or Chandigarh police, they have already put up a barricade. They are trying to control the situation here. So I'll request my VJ to show once again all the visuals, what is happening on the ground at this point of time. We can see that how these protesters, they have reached here, and what we have learned from the leaders of this protest who are spearheading this protest. They are saying from all over Haryana, all the employees, they have come here. They have been demanding that OPS should immediately be implemented, and we have seen in Himachal Pradesh, OPS has become one of the major political issue, and even the BJP government, which did not implement in Himachal Pradesh, they had faced the brunt of employees voter bank. So now this issue, because we know after Lok Sabha, Haryana election are likely to be held here. So what we can understand from these leaders, they are mounting a lot of pressure on the Haryana government. They are saying they will march toward the Chief Minister residence so that they will sit there, they will gherao the Chief Minister residence, and they want that the Chief Minister of Haryana should immediately implement OPS. So let's see that how the police is going to tackle a huge number of the protesters and how they are going to deal with this. But as of now, it seems that these protesters, they are trying to mount a pressure on the police also. They are trying to cross over the barricade. So it depends on how the Haryana government is going to take this protest, whether they are going to discuss OPS or not. Back to studio.
Right. This is, of course, an emotive issue, and we can see there's a huge police deployment in place in case there's any law and order concern. But any word in from the Haryana government as to what they are thinking as the government staffers are mounting pressure?
Well, no word has come from the Haryana government, and what we have learned that the officer who has been present here, they are trying to negotiate with all the protesters. They are saying their delegation can be taken, and whatever they want to convey to the senior officer, to the Haryana government, they will facilitate them. But as of now, we can see that these protesters, they say they are going to march toward the Chief Minister residence because they want that this OPS should immediately be implemented in the state of Haryana. So this tussle and confrontation between the police official as well as with the protesters, that is still going on. But as of now, we have seen that the force from Haryana, specifically from Panchkula and Chandigarh, has been deployed here so that they can control the law and order situation. And huge force has been deployed. A huge force has been called because huge numbers of protesters from across the Haryana state, they have just reached here and they are trying to cross over the barricade. But as of now, the police is in a position to control the situation. But we have to see that how the Haryana police is going to control the situation and how they are going to deal with that. And these protesters who wanted to gherao the Chief Minister residence, whether they will be allowed to move toward the Chief Minister residence, whether this delegation will go and just convey whatever they want to convey to the Haryana government, this OPS should be implemented. Back to studio.
Gurpreet, will keep an eye on the developments on ground there with you in Panchkula. Thank you so much for joining us with that.